Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. It's good to have you all here. And we're going to be starting the Steel Division League versus XTRG play by email of NATO's Nightmare. Now, it has taken longer than I would have wanted to have actually got this started, but I'm looking forward to it, and I know Steel Division League is as well. I will be going ahead and putting his channel in the description and the comments of the video, so please do go ahead and check him out as well. He does a lot of really good Steel Division, Wargame, Red Dragon, a lot of Eugene System Software, I forget which one it is, but yeah, he does a lot of that. Steel Division 2 is really good. I like watching him because I like to watch people who can actually play RTS games. Maybe I'm getting too old for it, but he does a lot of it. He's got amazing energy levels, and I think the guy is maybe a machine, but I'm not entirely sure yet. The amount of content he can put out is just amazing. It makes me feel like an old man. And maybe I am one, but we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and get the game up over here then. Let me go ahead and get chat up so I can see what you guys are saying. But it's good to have you, Vandal. I guess it is a twofer. Not the same game, but still a twofer. And who knows? Plumber did say that he might send the turn later tonight if he can, so who knows what time that might be. But definitely have it tomorrow. Definitely have it by tomorrow. Right, let me see here. Got that. So, we're about ready to go. What I decided to do, and I think I will do going forward with NATO's Nightmare, because it is a bit of a lengthy play by email. To actually set up. There's quite a few units to have to move. So I think what I'll do is probably get to the point of where I can go ahead and like just have a turn done about a stream perhaps. That might be like a good spot. Like kind of have it just before we end the turn. Or really when I get the turn back perhaps might be best. I don't know, it depends really. Maybe at the end and then the beginning. But I'm not too sure. We'll have to figure out what works. Hey, do that, Alex, it's good to have you. You beast of a man. Alex, it did take me a while. It did take me a while, and I still made mistakes with this, but it took me so goddamn long. The Warsaw Pact headquarters are really good. Like, genuinely really good. Having -8 and just having that morale is really good. You can get so many more men into combat, it's unreal. But I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys what I'm doing here. So we are at war with Austria as well. I did decide to opt for that. So the cards I played, it's not exactly perfect to do it this way, but I need to ask the developer what Willy Sanger does. And I also need to ask how to fix this with the cards. But we do have the invasion of Austria. He opted for Michel Goya, Danish mobilization. Every NATO bloody player mobilizes Denmark. One day somebody will give me the opportunity to take Denmark in Denmark in one fell swoop, but not today. He's going for the build battle positions over here. He did modernize, and I'll have to see if I can find that, if I can show that in a way. Probably could, or I could ask him to show the cards he played initially. But he's gone for US modernization, but not huge. It might have been massive, or it might have been like just modernization, I don't recall. He modernized the Italian army, he modernized the Dutch, and I think the British armies as well. Yeah, I really want to have Denmark, would be really nice. But yeah, there's a lot of troops to move. There's just so many troops to have to move for the Warsaw Pact, it's pretty overwhelming sometimes. And I still have troops over here that can actually move a little bit further. But you kind of run into the issue of, well, you can't move that many troops because you get to the point where you just can't move anymore. So I can move a little bit here, so I will go ahead and do that. Looking for free, might as well go ahead and move up that motorized division there. Yeah, there's a lot of troops over here. A lot of troops. And I can't move all of them super easy. I haven't committed the VDV or my amphibious forces over here. They're currently in reserve. I believe I can use them in the future, but we'll see. I did engage and win a early victory over here. I do wonder if I could show that. This is kind of the problem here. But yeah, we'll see. The British are pretty strong on the defense, I guess. But yeah, we did win a early engagement over here versus naval assets. There was no real losses, but I did force them to retreat. I did have the air power in over here as well, then, which definitely helps out. What I've opted for is to go ahead and penetrate NATO airspace, have bombers go ahead and hit the Pomkus over here, have bombers hit the Danish units that are exposed over here, but it is a +1 to aerial bombardments, which is really handy. I did manage to get my satellites stuck again, and it's really the most annoying thing in the world, but I managed to get them stuck again. And I didn't quite clear all the airspace over here, but most of the airspace. I'm also attacking Lubeck this turn. They do have the minesweepers over here, so hopefully they'll be able to deal with that. They have engineers. There's a decent bit of strength in here. Maybe not as much as I need, but it's well supported with artillery, and I'm hoping that will work out. They do have No air support, sadly, so that's going to cause a problem. But I do have a leader in there. I do have KGB in there. I also do have a Warsaw Pact Electronic Warfare, which is hopefully going to boost their capability there. Yeah, the Dutch units. How you doing there, Plumber? Good to have you. It's so cool that you can actually watch stuff at work. That's great. Yeah, I decided to land the air mobile brigades over here at Delmenhorst, and then push them over here to Oldenburg. In reality, I wish I could have actually spared some air support for them, but I didn't quite have it. I did continue with the air penetrations over here. I did have to leave certain units around here. They obviously will return. But then I did send another group of bombers here against this Pomkus. And it looks like 32. In fact, it is 14 there for the air stacking. So you can see here, I did manage to get a decent bit of air power in there to hit them. Yeah, stuck satellites are a pain in the backside. I forgot about this bomber, but there wasn't all that much I could do with it, actually. But I did forget to move it. So it's a bit of hindsight. I also did get some stacks kind of stuck when I didn't intend to. Like, I thought this wasn't actually one giant province. Yeah, but that was me being silly there. I'm doing it a little bit late tonight. But things have generally worked out. I've got aircraft over here, which I did accidentally get stuck as well. So you can always tell when I've got a stack stuck, because you get stacks where they really would have been better spent. We did manage to overrun this position in the opening. So what I decided to go ahead and do then is take this Soviet army over here and have it engage at Kittel Castle. And I then moved the Germans over here. I moved additional Germans over here as well. And there's going to be a lot of battles. This is the beginning of another Play by Email series. Yeah, it's going to be another one here. Even the partial mobilization. He has formed divisions and I think mobilized the Germans. I don't quite remember exactly. I can see some over here. I think he's formed the divisions. It's been a while. I should actually ask him for the cards when he gets a chance. I do have forces behind the lines over here that can't quite make it into combat. Mostly because of the stacking limits. But I'm hitting, I think, every province I can possibly hit. The strength does obviously depend over here. Like over here, I don't have a great deal of strength I can add to that, but I don't know, I reckon it was worthwhile to have a go at him. Just try and weaken him if I had that opportunity. I don't think I have anybody that could make it in there. Worth a check before I do end it, but I don't think it's going to happen. I fucking love the NATO's Nightmare soundtrack. It has... Ooh, maybe these guys could make it. It has no right to be this bopping. No, not quite. But I could do with moving these men elsewhere, actually. I am moving the Czechs over here as well. These will be our checks and balances. I love that joke. Alright, yeah, we'll use that to reinforce that. Hey, Donaltiza, good to have you. Yeah, that's true. I'm glad, I'm jealous that you get some work and watch that, Blubber. I'm pretty jealous. Yeah, Alex was playing against me in the earlier game that we had. And I'm hoping to take Berlin this time. These engineering units are quite interesting. They do cost you command points, but they do help to deal... And to be fair, I didn't really need to have the SA-12 in here. They are pretty amazing, though. I didn't really need to have it in there, but I moved it in there nonetheless. Yeah, so we have maximums over here. I'm like kind of overstacked over here, but I'm hoping that we can break through. I'm hoping to just try and break through everywhere we can. Okay, if you guys would like to have a NATO counters on, we can definitely do that. It depends. I've kind of got used to having the NATO counters off. But the NATO counters are quite nice, actually. It's just sometimes I do find it a little bit easier at a glance just to see what's going on with having like just the men there. How you doing there, Noel? You prefer the NATO counters? Well, we've got the NATO counters on for you guys, then, so we'll go with that. We'll go with NATO counters there just to fit NATO's Nightmare. But it is quite the neon light show here. I do also have VDV in reserve over this way. And as mentioned, yes, there's VDV in reserve here. So, yeah, we'll wait for a point where I can move more men to the front lines here. But yes, quite a few men to move. But I think we're good to go here. I would say so. So, we'll go ahead and possibly stop talking. I'm going to go ahead and have that supply moved over here to make sure it's not going to be caught out. We do have air defense. I do have to take these nuclear... well, yeah, these fine fellows over here and move them to positions where they won't be destroyed. I do have forces moving. That headquarters would be great elsewhere. I'm hoping we can take Berlin. I do have a good air stack supporting them in Berlin. So you can see that we have the MiG-23s over here. What I opted to go for then was SU-25. We do have the MiG-23s over here. Yeah, I tried to concentrate as much ground power as I could. These guys are good as well. Fighter bombs with ground-to-air, missiles, attack fortifications, and tanks. So they're 2 command points, but they have 5 attack. And again, these guys here too. And again here as well. So I'm hoping that they can actually try to deal with the NATO forces here in Berlin. Oh, what's this? Want to see more NATO counters storm of the East? Yeah, exactly. I understand the utility. I don't. I like that there. No, I can get that out, Caesar. It is very nice. It would be quite nice to maybe be able to like tone down the white a bit. Sometimes the night does get quite bright, but they are pretty fantastic and they definitely fit the period. Whew. They could just return to the garrison. Yeah. I think it depends really. Maybe they can fall into the garrison. It's difficult. I'm not entirely sure because I haven't played from the NATO perspective, but I guess we'll see how things go. Right, let's go ahead. There's quite a few battles to get through here. Quite a few. And then we'll see where we are. So we'll go for the Battle of Lübeck. And, okay, NATO retreats, I'll take that. Well, I didn't expect that to go as well as it did, I must say. And now I'm a little bit like, I might be better off moving over here then. How much do I have? Not everything. We've got a decent bit of force, but not everything. I could engage against the mechanized over here, but I do have this force moving through. Okay. Let's see. I could move over here and there's no defense there. This is a bit of a tricky one. I guess I don't know, it depends really. If I move over here to the north, I do have an opportunity to move against Kiel or the sooner. I also gain 3 victory points over here, which is quite a nice swing. Really, it'd be nice to try and take more victory points. I would like to try and win this game. Just stay there, you reckon? I mean, it does hold this position, doesn't it? But I would like to continue to hit him if I could hit him. Yeah, flying fools. What do I have to work with? I've got a tank division, a mechanized. We've got another tank and mechanized, so that's 2 tanks, 2 mechanized. I've got electronic warfare over here for support. I have BRDM-2 over here, so reconnaissance. I've got my engineers. I do have my headquarters. Do I have a KGB as well? I should have a KGB, or I don't have a KGB. Where's my KGB? Where's my friendly KGB operative? Oh, here's the friendly KGB. Yeah, okay. I also do need room to maneuver, Alex. I mean, I've won the position that I wanted, it's just what to do now. It is tempted to go to one of these positions, but I am kind of being tempted by the position to stay. Yeah, friendly KGB. Yeah. Your friendly local KGB officer. Just giving you a little bit of a push. Now, it's hard to say. Do I continue this way? Do I have enough? It could be that I attack with artillery as well. I mean, I'm knocking out artillery. I don't know. I don't have air support either, so it's a bit of an interesting one here. If I take this position at Arensburg... Alex is like in my ear. Right. As much as I agree with you, Alex, I think I'm going to take the risk this time. Problem is that it can attack unspotted artillery. Stop giving me good reasons not to attack. I'm hoping that I can roll him back, but I guess I can't guarantee it actually, so I guess we will go ahead and stay here then. As much as I would have wanted to have gone further. We do have satellite versus aircraft. Who will win that battle? Stay tuned. Right, well this one's obviously not going to go in their favour, is it? That's bloody fast. There we are, we have the engagement here. Yeah. Alright, so we can move on forward here, but so obviously I'm going to have to push to this position here. That wasn't too surprising. We have the bombers here versus Pomkus, which is going to be quite interesting. Now these things are pretty damn tough. They don't go down easily. They do have quite a lot of strength there, but what I'm hoping to do is attrit this over time. I do have these Tu-22Ms. I believe they're all Tu-22Ms. Some Su-24s in here as well. Right, we are scoring hits over here. Actually, good hits. Oh, some good hits on that one there. Now he absorbed some hits, but we are actually scoring really well. Wow. 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 That was a much better result than expected. That was good. We might be able to finish that off next time, but that's really expensive for them to have to replace. Right, we do have air power over here, man. So you can see that we do have the anti-radiation missiles over here. So these guys are obviously going to be doing seed here. So Wild Weasel missions against the surface-to-air radar and missile sites, suppression of enemy air defense. So we have here German defenses. This is over the Dutch. So you can see that we have the Dutch over here. There's not a massive amount of the Dutch forces here, but it is still good to hit them while we can. Oh, they did a terrible, terrible job there. That was actually laughably bad. Well, still, we hit the Pomkus pretty hard. Okay, these rolls are really bad. Okay, they've completely underperformed here. To say they have the +1 as well. Well, this... Okay, now they're doing a little bit better. Okay, that was pretty awful. That was pretty awful. But we still hit. Nato retreats over here from this position. And I will push forward over here as I can. There's no point going here, no point going here, so I'll push over here then. Can I? I don't think I have the capability, it seems. No, I think I can't. I think it's either here or here. There's no point moving here, so I don't think I have enough to make it over here. Let's see. If I modify this, can I make it? I do need to better understand the breakthrough system. It has recently been re-enabled, so... Okay, so 6 enables that, so let's take a look then. It may just come down to having the ability. No, okay. I think we're just kind of here or not, so we'll stay here then. Alright, let's see. Obviously this force is somewhat outmatched. Yeah, there we go. Victory to the Warsaw Pact, that's good. Oh, no breakthrough. I was hoping we could have continued there. Right, let me take a look. So, yeah, so I was hoping to actually engage the Panzer Division over here. So we do have 14th Panzer Division. We do have a Panzerkampfwagen... Panzerkampfgruppen over here. And defensive Kampfgruppen here as well. Which is quite interesting to see these defensive units. So we do have air power involved. I was genuinely hoping we could break through there, but that's a shame. Ooh, let me read this. I don't know. I think you've just got to find your jam. But I think playing against a human opponent, you're definitely going to get quite the interesting game. But when I first got access to NATO's Nightmare, I did play it for hours. I stayed up quite late playing it. I may have stayed up to like 1, 2 or 3 a.m. once. Not 3 a.m, but probably about 2 a.m. Maybe 1 a.m. Definitely 1 a.m. I don't really manage not having to sleep well. I can't stay up too late. Right, we're doing actually pretty well over here. It's not catastrophic, but it's definitely weakening these German forces here. Yeah, the Panzer Division has taken quite a beating. These are some good rolls. These are good rolls, these are good rolls. Okay, yes, we do force the 14th Panzer to retreat over here. Right, that's a good round for me. It doesn't quite destroy the 14th Panzer. Destruction of the 14th Panzer would definitely be an amazing feat for us, but it is what it is. Okay, I may have bitten off more than I could chew over here. Yeah, they would definitely need... Yeah, this is definitely the end of these guys. Okay, I didn't know they'd be this much over here. So these guys are kind of doomed, but it was worth a shot. I didn't realise it'd be this bad though, but yeah, we'll try to retreat. It was worth a go. It was worth a go. They're not doing terrible though, I'll tell you. But we are going to get smacked around here shortly. Yeah. Stop them. Units assigned, a defensive mission trying to block enemy. Yep, that's kind of doomed. Yeah, these men are dead. But, worth it. Worth it. Oh, they're actually, well, not worth it, but they're having a go at it. Yeah, these guys really did need support. They're not doing too terrible, though. But they will go down here. Damn. I wanted to take the airfield, but yeah, that's not going to happen. So it looks like they do retreat over there. Ah, that's a shame. I wasn't sure how strong Oldenburg would be there. Turns out stronger than I had hoped. So we do have the Battle of Wolfsburg over here. We do have the covering forces, and we do have the German forces here as well. Alright, so the Battle of Wolfsburg, the most mobile and well-trained ambush units. Yeah, well-trained units, light infantry units, surprise, advanced and enemy troops. Okay. Ambushers are quite good. Like, you can see here they inflicted hits, which is not exactly ideal for me. I really need to get by this route taking hits. Or just taking as few hits as possible to maintain momentum. Okay, we break through here. Right, so we're in a good position then. I can drive on over here, which I would very much like to. It depends on how much I really have. And... what am I lacking here? Artillery. Some more mechanized. More mechanized. Artillery supply. I don't have a support, pioneers. I don't think he deployed mines, actually. I've not seen any mines as of yet. Right. We are attacking here this German formation. I think this is one of those ones where I didn't intend to get stuck here. Yeah, this is definitely one of those places where I didn't intend to get stuck. Yeah. I don't think he has deployed mines there, Alex. I think he's put battle positions where I haven't seen any mines as of yet. How you doing there, Hinomatsu? Good to have you, my man. How's Brazil treating you, I should say. Right, we are scoring a little bit more success against the rapiers over here. So this is Blyfield. But we do have the British in fairly good strength. Yeah, Combat Mission Cold War. My god, that game is brutal. They did a bloody good job over there. Those are like 3 hits. It looks like we'll take it out, or... a mechanized AT. Okay, taking out the strikers is not bad there. We do get the SAMs, that's good. Right, hopefully we can inflict a little bit more damage over here. Yeah, we do score alright then, actually. Right, over here at Beckham. Can we bend it like Beckham? So we have Royal Air Force Harriers over here. Facing them we do have MiG-21s, MiG-21s, MiG-23s, 21s, and 21s. So we have Fox 1s over here, so this is long-range interception. So this is probably not going to go too well for the Harriers. Yeah, not exactly well. A lot of NATO's forces in the skies are very good quality-wise, but just don't have a huge amount of like strength. Right. Good victory for us. Would have hoped to have like hit there, but again, this is an air and interception stack. Right, Goldslar, yep, these guys are a little outnumbered. We do have the 8 morale over here to the 3. These guys are, yeah, and again, no mines over here, so I don't think he went ahead and deployed mines. Okay. Not amazing rolls to say we have 8 morale, but yes, we get the day there. Right, here we are. Second push forward over here then. I think I probably will. These forces over here to phase 16 in this battle might be able to move over here. So if I move here, it depends on really what I have. I'm not going to be able to take the air support with me, which is not a shock. But I can't... it really does depend on how much is here. I guess I'll give it a go. I can always retreat if I want to. But it would be nice to continue the push over here. So we do have some more British defensive forces here. So reconnaissance, we do have air mobile over here. We do have a mobile defense unit. So we have an electronic warfare, we have 7 morale versus 4, so we've got that going in our favour. We do have the gunship support over here then, which is actually a pretty big deal. We also have some MiGs. That's the defensive units over here. We have here then Air Mobile, the 7th Panzer Division, some mechanised, yeah, SPAA, and it looks like some reconnaissance, which is at least something. We might be able to win this. It's in our favour, but we'll have to roll well. And he's rolling some pretty good hits there. That's not what you call rolling well. That's helpful, but again, yeah, I didn't want to lose this 7th Panzer there so quickly. I think we might be able to win this just due to volume. I do lose that, which is really not ideal. This is really more costly than I would have preferred. Definitely more costly than I would have preferred, but yeah, okay. So we do win the day there, but yeah. Not exactly a ideal victory losing what I lost there. But I do need to try and push him as hard as I can. So we do have... yeah, this is obviously another position where I didn't intend to get caught out, but that's when I got stuck. That was my mistake getting stuck there. He gets the free hits on me. Alright, I'd love to retreat here, you know. Yeah, that was unsurprising. So we have Castle. This is where we move to afterwards. So we do face stiffer resistance. It would be nice to take out the German forces over here and put more pressure on the British. But it does have some pretty good forces here. The 2nd Panzer Grenadier Division. This is the Territorial Division over here. I love the ginger beard there. Yeah. I think we may manage it. It's in our favour, but it's not heavily in our favour. But the morale's in our favour, which is good. Yeah, as you can see here. Partial mobilisation, Danish mobilisation. Alright. We'll hope for the best. Oh, that's a really good roll there. Yeah, they really did very good. Inflicted hit. Yeah, absorbed a hit, absorbed a hit. So they can obviously absorb hits, but they will run out of absorption there. I do have this... well, this actual artillery piece over here, I should say. So inflict a hit, they take a hit, so they're starting to take hits now. Again, good rolls here from the tank, Guards Tank Division there. Good rolls as well from the enemy. It's not assured I'll win this. It's likely, but it's not assured. I need their morale to collapse. Right, that unit's almost destroyed. Right, I really would rather not lose the divisions here, but we are going to take hits and we have to really push him as hard as I can here on the first turn. Right, okay, they just retreated, which is not too bad. Oof. Yeah, retreated as well. Right, not great losing the Guards Tank Division, but it looks like we do rout them here. So we do seize Castle. Kessel. Alex, how the hell do I pronounce this? Castle? Is it Kessel? Castle? I'm just going to say Castle and fucking screw it. It's not right, I know, but I'm going to go with it. Right, so we do have Belgian forces over here as well as German forces on the border. Obviously these guys are a little bit outnumbered. Morale is actually pretty shocking for the Germans. I don't have a leader here, but I do have a leader in the other group. But again, they are just completely outnumbering the enemy here. You can see just how much of a difference your mind's made, Alex. Alright. Lunstein. The annoying thing is I lost SPAAs, and I really would have preferred not to have lost SPAAs, because I do need that air defense. But we are looking okay here. Yeah, artillery doing a good job there. Oh, we do have pursuits, I can destroy them here, ideally. Yeah, so it's going to be a total wipe for these forces here. Right, good showing by the East Germans. Castle. Okay, I'll go with that then. Right. I might in fact move over here. Oh, actually, can I? I think I can... Yeah, I'll move what I can over there then. Take that free move there. Right, so we are at Fulda over here. I could use artillery group, but I'm not going to use that. We have it fairly in our favour. I mean, the Americans are just so completely outnumbered here. I do have a lot of air support. It's not all amazing stuff. I kind of skimped out over here, but I do have a headquarters. So we have about 10 morale here. So we've got the leader bonus, combat unit average morale, armor bonus, and air force bonus. Yeah, he just has an armor bonus, but yeah, it's probably not going to be quite enough here. So we do have short range air defense. Engage against the enemy. Right, ambush over there. Artillery does a nice job. Yeah, the 2A36 guns there. So they do absorb that, but they can't absorb everything. That's a really bloody good roll there. There's some good rolls, in fact, here. Very good rolls, in fact. Really good rolls, in fact, because that just completely wiped out these US forces here. Alex, you salty dog. Alright. Yeah, that covering force did not roll well. I do love the fact that you have the M60s in there. Well, that went as well as it possibly could have, actually. That's about as good as it gets. So we'll move down here to the south, engage the engineering unit. Oh no, it's the air defense unit, I should say. Yeah, ADA. Obviously, this is going to be pretty easy. Still have a good amount of force over here, which is very nice. Yep, take that out. Excellent. Mannheim. So we have another Pumpkish unit over here, then. We do have MiG-23. SU-17 over here. SU-24. This one is to the south. I tried to gather as much as I could. I think we're hitting 3 of them this game. Sorry, this turn. Oh, this one is based on... Next War. I think it was Next War? Is it Next War? Or SPI's Next War? I think it was an SPI. I'll have to double check. Oh, okay, we don't even score ahead there. It said leader loss, okay. That's not ideal. I can show that anyway. I think it was Next War. Something of that nature. So we do have Shorad over here, so we have covering forces and ADA. This is in Kissingen. Kissingen. They do a poor job there, so that's good. Covering forces there do very well with the ambushes. We do have 11 morale over here, so yeah, we just overrun them there. Right, whereabouts are we? This is where I want to be. I don't know if I have enough strength, and I can't take the army over here. I could be really, really bold, but I don't have... Yeah, NATO Divisional Commander. I think it was SPI's Next War, or something of that nature. I can't quite remember the name of it. Right. I do have air power here, but I just don't know if I have enough. Yeah, just stay. I mean, this is it, isn't it? I don't think we have enough to push through with that. If I had the Guards... 8th Guards Army Headquarters over here, it would have been ideal to have that support unit there to boost us further. Like, I can't... it's the fact that I can't take the artillery, and that's the problem. Like, and the AA, well, the SBA doesn't matter all that much, but yeah, it'd be nice to have. Especially when they do have air support. Yeah, Next War, Modern Conflict in Europe, SBI. That's it. Thank you very much. Inomatsu. Arigato. I'd do it. Had I had the air support here, then I think I would have done. Or hit them with the air power first. Maybe I would have done. I can win this, and I've got this supporting position as well. I do have forces here, so we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. It's tempting. Problem is I don't have the leader. There's a chance of victory, but they do have... I think it's a Panzer and Panzer Grenadier division over here. Yeah, what can NATO helicopters really do? Yeah, exactly. Ugh. I think we'll stay here for now. It's a hard decision. Had I had the leader, then I could have gone for it. But we'll see what we can do. Yeah, those covering forces did a really good job there. Right, covering force destroyed there. I would actually get some good rolls here. Yeah, there we go. So we actually do breakthrough. Ooh. This force could push, but again, they're weaker, so again, I will remain there. They did a good job. They did a poor job. They're doing a pretty good job, actually. I do have the replacements for that, but yeah, they're doing a pretty good job there. They're doing a much better job now. There we go. We do finally get that. The Covenant forces do put up a good fight. They're completely outnumbered, but they do put up a pretty good fight. Yeah, you can see there, they do force a Guards Tank Division to withdraw there. I am going to have to replace the losses there. They do put up a bloody good fight. Right, so move over here to the Czechs. We do have a Covenant forces. I think this was the most northernly one, if I recall. I don't really have much in the way of quality here. I do have at least some artillery. It's not really in our favour, and to be honest, I might get my ass handed to me here. Just like so. Wow, that did not last long. I'm going to give it a go. We have very poor morale. So I'll see about possibly withdrawing the next roll then. Yeah, okay. It was a poor decision. I should have withdrawn. Should have withdrawn from that one. But sometimes it's worth giving it a go. The Czech units are fairly easily replaced. But I am trying to buy as much room as I can to maneuver. Yeah, the Czechs really do need to have, like, leaders. Their average morale is just not that good. Okay, good. Not so good there, really, but still we manage it. I wanted that position to be opened up, but I can open it up next turn. Maybe it was too aggressive there. But you have to take a risk. The Czech morale really does hurt a lot. Definitely need leaders for the Czechs. That's 16th Tank Division out. They're not destroyed though, thankfully. Right. We'll push forward here. I want to take space where I can. I can always retreat if attacked next turn, which is very likely. Right, so we do see the AH1 group over here. I do have a fairly... Yeah, it's got electronic warfare. It's a large group of interceptors. Hopefully I can take out the helicopters. Apparently so. I wanted to destroy them. Right, more covering forces over here. We have our tremendous free morale. Jesus Christ. This is what I mean, their morale just... Wow. Yeah. The Czechs are not quite the best troops to use. Okay, NATO retreats over here. And where do I want to push here? I could push over here to where the Austrian troops are, and that would be quite nice, actually. Or I could push here. I think... Let's take a look at what I've got. Thank God I've got the headquarters, okay. I lose out on the artillery and quite a bit of stuff, in fact. Don't know if I'm strong enough to take on the Austrians there. That is divisions. They're probably not that great. I do have a battle over here, so maybe they can push on here. I think I'll have... I need space, but I also need to take it rationally. But I think I will go towards Passau, where we do have lighter resistance. Well, I can't go there anyway. Okay, so it's either here or not, so... I think what we'll do then is we'll just remain here then for the time being. Right, I do have my landed air mobiles over here. And again, they don't really have air support. Maybe in the future I might give them more air support. But we are facing off against some infantry over here. Division as well. Maybe... I do have an air force bonus. It does actually bring me up to par morale. We'll see. And they're actually doing pretty good. But I might do it. If I can destroy this, I might have a shot. Okay, we actually do force them out, which is good. I thought you said the Australians then, when I read that, Alex. Okay, so we have another shot here against Pomka 6. Right, so we have our SU-24s. I think they're all more or less SU-24s. I could get more of them in here, so I could actually get more density of fire, which hopefully will make a difference. So we have the planned shelling and bombing. As part of the fire plans defined before the attack, the packed artillery massively pounded the native positions. Granted, this is bombers, but still close enough. Let's hope for some good rolls. I got some good rolls, in fact. That's actually pretty good. I might get very lucky here. Oh my god, please let me get lucky. Please. Ah, nearly. Damn it. Okay, there's 2 Pomkus units that are very close to death. If I can just get the bombers there next turn, then at least I can take out 1 or 2. He's going to have trouble to be able to recover that, and if I can get them, that'd be very nice. Ah, so we do have Berlin over here. Did I have any major fights? There's not really a major fight that I need to win, so I might go ahead and use this against the Berlin defenders now. Yeah, so this one over here, so artillery group. Artillery units are massed temporarily to pound NATO before dispersing to avoid retaliation. One enemy unit engaged in this battle suffers 3 hits before the start of this battle, and I'm going to go ahead and play that. I do wonder who it could be. Yeah, I need this to win. I need this to be a success. I went for more artillery over here, so we do have rockets, 2A, yeah, D1s, and more D1s over there. We do have our leader in here, of course. Guards Tank Division, 25th Tank Division, and then the Combat Engineers, KGB as well, just to give them some words of encouragement and air support as well, so let's hope for the best. I've got 11 morale versus 6. The morale here is actually pretty good. So I'm hoping I can just... yeah, and they failed there, which is good. The ambushes will hurt, though. Yeah, that's going to hurt. Every time. Right. Good artillery rolls there, okay. We knock out some of the Germans over here. Not the best unit to knock out, but at least it's something. Morale's reduced a bit. The Berliner morale has increased somewhat. Right. Yeah. Let's see. Close air support over here. Very good rolls, in fact, there. Very good rolls. Okay. I'm hoping we can get this. Our morale's not looking amazing, but it's not bad. Definitely not bad. The Czechs would love to have this kind of morale. Right, okay. NATO side is routed, but do we actually... no, they still hold out here in the garrison, which is a pain in my ass. Which means I'm going to have to just essentially leave behind siege artillery there. We tried to get as many of them as we could. Right, so we have some Austrian forces over here then. Obviously there's not many of them. I did suffer... if this is the one I'm thinking of, yes, no, it's actually not the one I'm thinking of. But I did have Hungarians consistently fail against Austrian troops without a leader. At least here I do. And my god, look at that, 10. My god, I've never seen a Czech army with this high leadership. Right, that's lovely. Yeah, and I can move over here. Though... it's not exactly encouraging, so I guess I will remain here. Okay. Opening a breach. Alright, looking good. Yeah, that 10 morale makes a bloody big difference. Yeah. Yeah, this was the position that I consistently had my Hungarians completely fail to take. It's nice I should just take it this time. Obviously they can't really move too fast, so they could just remain here then. Right, I have been able to get a good amount of troops in here. I will hope to get bored in on the assault on Vienna next turn. There's a good amount of strength here. I have 11 morale. I just need to stack that morale so I can just hit. Yeah, these Austrians are kind of overwhelmed by numbers here. It is obviously air support and just an unbelievable amount of men. That's very nice for us there. Obviously I can't push onto Vienna this turn. I do have bombers over Vienna. They're probably going to do a pretty poor job. With Vienna being a pretty heavy urban centre, I can't really get my bombers in there. Alright. Not bad. We at least got a hit here on the Sub 105. So we have interdiction missions. And I do have quite a few SU-24s over here. Okay. So you can see that we have Austrian Panzer Grenadiers. Yeah, I know, right, Alex? Every time. Right, not exactly amazing rolls, but at least we are getting some hits. It does help to weaken the Austrians. Some actual good hits here. I'd like to see more of them, but that's not terrible, actually. Now, these have only fled. I would have preferred destroyed. But not awful, actually, all things considered. Not terrible. At least we'll knock some units out of the battle, or potentially weaken them for the following battle to come. Right, obviously this is going to succeed here. But this puts us in a good position to put more pressure on the Austrians. Yeah, there we go. We do have a pursuit round here. Obviously this is just a small bordered unit, but it's worth taking out. I can't really move forward beyond this position, but we're definitely in a good position here to push on Vienna next turn. Actually, I didn't realise there wasn't... Could I have moved those men over here? Oh, well. Doesn't matter all that much. Maybe I could, I didn't quite check, actually. Might be able to win this with just the air power. Yeah, we actually do manage to win it with just the air power. I don't have it, but there's no unit there now. Right, okay, this is over. It's funny how long it's taken to get to this position here. So we do have the Polish with 13 morale. So you can see that we have combat unit average morale of 7, leader morale 3, armor bonus, armor superiority bonus, and air force bonus. And then just 3 here. He's probably going to have the Marines in Denmark by this turn, so yeah, we need to try and make as much success of things as we can. Artillery's doing a pretty grand job there. Everybody's more or less rolling hits. Yeah, we'll get a pursuit round against these guys. Let's finish them off. Okay, that's totally a victory. I don't know how that happened, but apparently that happened. I don't know, I do wonder if that's a bug, because it's like you're in a pursuit round and yet it's an enemy victory. That seems like a bug there. Yeah. I think that was a bug there. But indeed, we do manage it. We don't manage everything we could have possibly wanted, but I think we do fairly well. Right, we do have Berlin over here. Do I roll 2? No. Of course. I'm going to need to just have shitloads of siege artillery there. That's going to be the first city there to have it. Okay. Not too sure. Right, let's see. So this is the part that I'm going to be doing off camera, because it will take a decent bit of time. But what we'll go ahead and do is take a look at what we have here. So the assault over here at Oldenburg did fail. Maybe had it been supported, but I think I would have had to have a lot of air support over here. We did hit the Pompkus units and do quite a bit of damage, which is quite nice. Could have moved over here, but we do at least have 2 large stacks I can at least work with. I've got obviously another stack over here that I can work with, so that's quite good. Obviously he will respond, but he doesn't have all that much in the way of strength. We do have checks over here, but I'm expected to have to pull them back soon. We did actually win the day over here with the air mobile. Yeah. We are right on the outskirts of Munich, so he's definitely going to destroy us, but it's just to try and slow him down. Maybe we could have pushed on here, but I wasn't too comfortable with just not having enough there. But yeah, it's looking very good over here at Austria. I think we'll definitely have... I think we should have Vienna next turn. I think we should have Vienna. He's got a lot to worry about over here at Linz and over here at Passau. I think we should have enough, and I can mass the headquarters to ensure we take it, but I think I'd probably want to take a couple more provinces here if I could. I could actually go through here and attack over here then as well. Unless he reinforces, that is. But I think we have a good shot at taking Vienna. Maybe evacuates Vienna, but I'm not too sure. I think he'll probably want to hold on to that. We did make some good headway over here as well. So we pushed them back. Again, this pushed them back over here too, so that's quite good. We managed to win out against the British over here, so at least we've been able to corral the British into a bit of a tighter corner at the moment. I was really hoping that we could have actually broken through over here. And it does say that there is pursuit and breakthrough enabled over here, but we just didn't quite have it. Maybe because the units didn't quite have enough movement there, but it is what it is. We'll push over here at Lüneburg soon enough. I could have actually dropped air mobile over here, and I kind of regret not doing that, because it would have been nice to have had that, but it is what it is. This one was a bit of a peculiarity, but it's not a major setback. I can obviously move through here. I might be able to even just overrun them next turn, to be honest, because there's just going to be an obscene amount of men through moving here. But at least we'll have a better picture and lay of the field. Alright, some enemy warships over here. Yeah, not a bad way to start, Ben. So we do manage to gain quite a few victory points. I'll have to go ahead and set up the air defense, but that's not going to take too long, Ben. And yeah, we'll be good to go. So thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all enjoyed it. And I hope you're looking forward to still Division League's first turn as well. So what I'll try and do is get this done and then get back to him either today or tomorrow. But thanks again for watching. Hope to see you again.